Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I am coming in for not necessarily a weigh-in because I didn't get to weigh in this morning, but just an update of where we are and how the week has gone, being back on track for one full week. And I'm also pumping in my parents' car outside the hospital because that's how I roll. My dad is having surgery today, and I had to get up at 4. I nursed Edie at 4:30 when I left, and then it's almost 8 o'clock now. I decided to leave her home. I have the milk. I just was unsure about taking a bottle and how that was going to work out. She's only taken a bottle once before, and I've got milk, but milk was such a precious commodity with Oz that I just have not wanted to waste it just to try her on a bottle. Does that make sense? But I had a good friend told me the other day that I really needed to be giving her a bottle at least once a week. So last night in the shower I was thinking about that, and I thought, just once a week, and I can't afford a gym right now. Hopefully the weather's going to warm up and we're going to start getting to do more stroller activities. We've done them here and there, but once a week I thought I'm going to take once a week and I'm going to ask somebody to keep my kid, and I'm going to give her a bottle, and just take like 2 hours for myself and work out. That's what I started thinking. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about being back on track. So, and I have not done any kind of accountability. I did not get anything together to do that. And let me just talk about the week. So this week, what I have done is I have been doing some some small fasting. So I would not eat. I would stop eating about 7 o'clock at night till about 11 o'clock the next day. There have been a few exceptions to that. Last Wednesday, I started eating about 10. There was another day. Yesterday, Sunday, I also ate at 10. Just because of where we were going to be and the circumstances. We had church, and I knew that I was not going to be available for food when it would be time to eat, and I did not want to find myself being ravenous, which is another story for in a minute. So, in addition to that, I also have been eating. Anyways, guys, I'm so sorry the phone rang. So, I don't know where I was at in my storytelling, but basically, I am, I would finish eating several times. My last meal would be like at 6 or 6:30 would be my last time I would eat. I typically don't eat very late in the evenings because of the reflux. I just absolutely can't. And, I have found it is better if I quit eating early in the day. So, I've been doing that, and I've done pretty good with that. The first couple days were a little bit rough. I had some headaches. I had some nausea. But, I really tried to keep my electrolytes up. I started making like a Ketorade, and that really, 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 really helped a lot. So I'm super thankful for that. And let's talk about eating, how that's been going. Low carb keto. I'm not doing full-fledged keto. I've just been really trying to eat healthy and do super low carb, and trying to keep my electrolytes up. And I've been kind of lazy about it, so I've not been like actually tracking it. But I have been using a scale, and not a scale. What in the world? I did weigh on a scale, and I am down about 4 pounds. I'm sure it's water weight, although I'm not losing the crazy amounts of water that I would be because I'm drinking the electrolyte drinks. And I have been really great, really on target, except for the only issues I've had were Saturday night when my husband brought chips home. and cheese dip. And the cheese dip, no big deal. It was totally low carb. But I did have a handful of corn chips on Saturday night. And I also had a lick of some caramel sauce. But the rest of my days have been perfect. And then last night, so this is basically what I'm going to talk about, was stress eating. And I'm just going to make this short and sweet. I'm going to have to make another video because it's going to be long. But with my dad going into surgery, and I was trying to get packed up and have everything ready, and I knew that when I finally made the decision, I was going to go ahead and leave Edie behind. I was really stressed out, really freaked out. And I totally made unhealthy choices in the evening. Purposefully. I could feel it. I knew it was coming, and I was like, I know it's coming. I can't help it. Here I go and fix and eat. And so I ate some more corn chips. I had about a handful more of the corn chips with some more cheese dip. And I ate a roll. So I'm sure whatever happy low carb place my body adjustment had gotten to, I'm sure I messed it up. But that's it. And I started back again today. So far, I finally was like, you know what? I'm just going to not worry about low carb this week while my dad's in the hospital. And I was like, no. You're in it. You've done it. You were able to maintain this for 6 days without even making any mistakes at all. You can do this. And if you have to make adjustments, like add an apple to your day because that's the only available healthy option, that's just what you're going to do. So this week, I am still sticking to healthy and low carb as much as possible. If I have to add an apple to my day, which the reason I said an apple is because I did have an apple this morning for breakfast, then that's just what I'll do because that's just where we're in. There's worse things than eating an apple. You know, eating apple is not killing a baby. So that's where we're at. That's how things are going. I am down on the scale. I feel pretty good. Some side notes. I made some side notes. Can't remember what they all are off the top of my head. So I'm going to come back and do a different video about those. But I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. And I love you. And I hope you had a great weekend. Bye.